This is the biggest place we've ever done.
Oh my God.
We got this.
Run. Oh yeah, that's okay, my stomach is a little nervous now. Oh my gosh.
We are at the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield, and we're getting ready to investigate this place. I don't know, what do you think, Dawn?
I'm nervous. My stomach up here is just in a knot.
I'm hearing like laughing over here. Somebody in here? You brought your pooping pants?
I did.
Like, I'm frightened beyond belief right now. I honestly think we should go. We're going to do some history of this place. We're going to take a quick tour, and we're going to do a whole lot of investigating and exploring at the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield. It's going to be a lot of fun, so sit tight and get ready. I'm a little rattled. Let's go.
My name is Greg Faketic. I am the lead paranormal investigator here at the Ohio State Reformatory.
Nora, do you want to introduce yourself too?
Oh, hi. I'm Lauren Hellickson. I'm a volunteer here at OSR, and I work with Greg in paranormal.
Now, the building was constructed between 1886 and 1896. That includes the west cell block and the administration portion of the building, which is that big castle-looking structure in the front. East cell block was completed about 1910. Now, at the time, it was built as an intermediate prison for young, first-time nonviolent offenders. Young males ages 15, 16, up to 30 could be incarcerated here. They had to do three things. They did not have the choice. They had to go to school, they had to go to church, and they had to learn a trade. So they used to only spend most of the time in their cells sleeping. As the years progressed, it slowly turned into a maximum security prison, and by the late 60s, early 70s, it was a full-blown maximum security prison. This building was not built as a maximum security prison. You could not force them to go to church, you could not force them to go to school, you could not force them to learn a trade. So they used to spend the vast majority of the time in their cells. 2-3 inmates to a cell, really nasty. Inmates eventually filed a lawsuit with the state of Ohio, claiming that being incarcerated here was cruel and inhuman punishment. State eventually agreed, built them 2 prisons behind us. Last inmates left here in December 1990. This area right here, this would have been the original dining hall when the prison was built. And as you notice, we do have photos on the walls, and there is a photo of what this place looked like when it was originally built. Here.
Right there. Yeah, it's kind of a glare, but I think we can see.
But that's this area here.
So that's...
These walls were not here.
Oh, okay, that
No
makes
restrooms.
sense.
Lately, this is one of the more active areas in the prison.
Really?
Yes. So what we do when we have groups here investigating, this is our break room. So now when we're sitting in there, there's been times where me and another volunteer were sitting in there, nobody else here, they're out investigating, where we've heard blood-curdling screaming coming from in this room. This is where I hang out when the guests are right there. That's my seat, that's where I sit. Well, as I'm sitting here, watching the cameras, I start hearing this noise. And I look over here, and this door is doing this. What? So this is the west cell block. This was the original one. These cells are a little bit bigger than the ones over on the east side. These are 8 feet deep by 7 feet wide, and they're made of stone. There's about 350 cells here. Now this area is also a 5. For disembodied voices here, people will hear a cell door slamming.
Okay.
Just recently, they were hearing a lot of voices. This was on a ghost walk, which is a 2-hour guided tour. And while the group was inside this one area, some of the volunteers were out here, and they were hearing a lot of people talking out here. They were hearing several footsteps running, but there was nobody here.
Would this have been the intake area then when they first came to the prison?
No.
Okay.
No, not this area. But obviously in the movie,
Yeah,
Shawshank, when Andy Dufresne first came, that's the door he came through. And him and the other inmates stood on this line.
totally different feeling over here.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
right now you're in the East Cell Block. It is considered the largest freestanding cell block in the world. It is 6 tiers high. There are approximately 600 cells here. These cells are a little bit smaller. They're 8 feet deep by 5.5 feet wide. These are made of steel, unlike the ones over there that were made of stone. This was the more violent side. Inmates used to call this side the Motel 6 and that side the Hill. But I believe we're the more violent inmates over here. Same thing over here, voices, cell doors slamming. If you go down there, the first room you'll come to is on the left, that's the toilet room. That used to be part of the commissary. And now understand, all these rooms used to be different things at different times. And some of the rooms we don't know what they were used for. And then there's a whole wing down there. You have access to all 3 levels. At one time, that was part of the 2nd hospital that was here. Right now, the ground floor is the east showers. That's where the car wash comes in. And that's where they filmed the scene Shawshank Redemption when the sisters first met Andy while taking the shower. 2nd level is like a day room, rec room that the inmates used to use. And the top level is the library. Now, that whole area, well, this whole area is also a 5 on my scale of 1 to 5. Apparitions and shadow figures have been seen standing up on that landing. Apparitions have been seen going into the library. Just several months ago, 2 of our team members who are volunteers here were up in the library when they saw an apparition walking. Now, the only thing about this, both of them said there were no legs or a head. It was just a torso that they saw walking. Got great EVP up there. If you want to hear that, I'll play that for you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That was captured up there. This is, we were doing an investigation. We had 2 investigators up there, and there is a counter with a whole bunch of like old magazines and stuff like that. And one of our investigators goes up, and she goes, what is this? Another investigator comes up and says, looks like an old phone book. No, remember, they're in the library.
Right.
After she says, what is this? Captured an EVP. See if you can make out what it's saying.
Library.
Yeah,
Library.
right in the library. Let's just walk in here for a second. This is an area that a lot of people do not like. They come in here and they just get the feelings, especially psychics. We have well-known psychics that will come in here. They do not like it. I'm like, nope, I'm out of here. This is where they would hold people. They wouldn't follow the rules of the prison. And now there's 3 levels. This is the ground level. There's also a level directly above us. And there's a level below us, the sub-basement.
Oh.
That was the original solitary downstairs. Now, a lot of things happen down here. Apparitions, shadow figures. People will be down here on this ground floor and will hear heavy footsteps coming from up there. We've had a lot of murders and deaths here in the prison, and there were 2 documented murders down here. One was in 1932. A guard by the name of Frank Hanger was bludgeoned to death during an escape attempt. Now, this cell right here, I've been by hundreds of times. Nothing. I'm leading a tour one time, and I'm going past the cell, and I swear there was somebody standing right here.
This area is really heavy.
Right here. There was somebody standing right here. Now, down that way, on one of the last 2 cells, there was another murder. There were 2 inmates in the cell, and one inmate just murdered the other and stuffed his body underneath the bunk. second floor east admin. This would have been the superintendent's bedroom area. So all these rooms, those were all bedrooms. Now we do get a lot of phantom smells in the second floor. You may smell roses. We attribute those roses to a woman by the name of Helen Gladkey. Helen Gladkey used to wear a rose-scented perfume. She used to take baths in rose-petaled water. She loved her perfume. Well, sometimes guests will smell the perfume. This was 1950. Helen Gladkey, wife of Art Gladkey. Art Gladkey was superintendent here from 1935 to 1959. He was the longest active superintendent here. That front bedroom right there over on the left, that was their bedroom. Helen was in there in the closet reaching for a box. She didn't know it at the time, but her husband's handgun was up there. It fell, discharged, and struck her on the lung. She did not die here. She died several days later, complications from pneumonia. Another phantom smell you will get that I have smelled. Have you smelled any of the phantom smells?
The rose.
The roses, okay. Cherry pipe tobacco. Art Gladkey used to smoke a pipe of cherry tobacco. 1959, he was working over on the west side in his office on the first floor when he suffered a fatal heart attack. So a lot of people attribute that to Art. And other smells you'll get, you may smell coffee brewing, you may smell breakfast being made.
I was gonna say, I've smelled breakfast too. Yeah.
Yeah, so these are the pleasant smells. We do get nasty smells in the prison area.
Yeah, I smell food.
Yeah.
Like somebody's cooking something.
Popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably cooking popcorn downstairs.
It is popcorn. I smell popcorn.
Yeah. They said that you're supposed to be able to smell food in the...
I can smell it.
Yeah, I think they're cooking the popcorn. If we go down there and didn't have popcorn, then that's a problem. But like, okay, so what happened was we just took everybody on, we took a live feed on YouTube. So when you're seeing this now, it's like on October, but to begin with, we did an actual live stream. And as we're walking through the residence area, we smelled popcorn, very, very, very strong. We thought that you guys were popping popcorn and you said there was no popcorn at all being popped.
I mean, I love popcorn, but no, we did not make popcorn.
See, that's absolutely insane.
The chair room. This is my chair room.
I have 3 challenges here.
Okay.
This is the easiest one, and there's one challenge I will not do.
Okay.
So, and the challenge basically, you sit in the chair by yourself for 15 minutes, door closed, lights off. And people claim that they get touched or that the chair will start shaking. But when stuff does happen, it's when other people are in the room, like this. So, when people are in the room like this, obviously it doesn't happen all the time, but people get physically attacked. The last time this happened was May 5th, during a ghost walk. She started complaining about burning sensation on her back, and that's what happened to her.
Wow.
This just happened May
See
5th.
that or not? That's crazy.
Oh, check out Schofield X on the floor. It's named after the architect.
All right.
So if you come through here,
Just as tight through here.
you may recognize this area.
Oh, if it's clear tonight, you'll see that tonight. We'll pull it up too.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, and just I have him in front of the window.
Oh, but when it's dark in here, it's terrifying.
I know.
He's gonna scare you at least 3 times.
This is where they filmed that scene. See, Brooks was here.
Oh, yep.
This is where he hung himself.
So do I.
Now these 4 rooms here, these are the rooms that guards could rent out.
Okay.
So now, a lot of stuff does happen in here, like apparitions. This is where I saw my second apparition in this area. And sometimes I don't tell that story because I want to see if people experience the same thing.
Well, this was heavier. When I walked in, I said, this is heavier through here.
Okay, all right. Because I had one group that came down and they told me about the apparition that they saw. It was the exact same space where I saw mine.
Yeah.
Now,
This is heavy walking in here.
Now,
That's what I said. It was
other times people will hear running. So there's been times I've been going up the stairs and you can hear footsteps running up behind you. These are the last of the steps.
Oh, really?
You guys have access to it.
Oh, we can go up there? Oh, wow.
Hospital was at the highest point of the blizzard so that all the sickness would go up and wouldn't sink down onto everybody.
Okay, so right now we're in the original chapel to the prison. And up above us, you guys have access to. That was the original hospital. Some people call it the TB hospital. It strictly wasn't a TB hospital. They had all different kinds of patients up there. That was the hospital until they built the second hospital over in the east cell block. I don't have a lot of stories from up there because not too many people go up there. Chapel, I don't get a lot here. I find it calming. I just like to come up here, sit and relax. But stuff does happen. And most of the things that happen are the shadow figures. So just sit in the pews, watch the aisles on the outside.
Here. This is taking us over to the administration. I think it's kind of funny. The chapel is what stands between the administration and where the warden would live, or the superintendent, I think. Let's go see this real quick.
We'll wait right here for you. You going with it? Let's see a bat.
Oh, there's like, I had never been up here. This isn't open for like regular tours, so. I wonder if they're watching this down there in the,
Sure.
they're like, this is where the bat attacks him. This floor doesn't seem very stable. This goes like, this keeps going up.
We'll be in the church praying for you.
Oh my God, this is so freaking creepy up here. Just be really careful because it looks like that landing area was kind of rough. Held my fat ass, but holy shit. This is the original hospital. Okay. I don't like this. If you spot something, oh my God. Yeah, you come up. Holy shit. If you spot something, comment. That'll timestamp it for us. So when I go edit the video, I can, I'm sorry, this is just really freaky. This is the old hospital. I think the ceilings are up high enough to where if there's any bats, I think they'll stay up towards the top. He said this was the original hospital. Hello, glad you guys could join. I didn't think it was gonna be this big up here.
Yeah.
But you're thinking this is probably somewhat of a TB hospital too, at some point. They did warn us that there's a big bat problem, and I know you guys didn't see it, but we got attacked by bats at our first location. This is creepier than the other hospital.
Oh, there's another hospital, but not the other attic.
No, the other attic will take you guys over there. They shut the freaking lights off in me when I was at. It's the most active place in here. It's a lot of dark energy. So the history of this facility was it used to be more for people that were charged with minor crimes. They'd come here literally to reformatory, right? Well, after the Ohio State Penitentiary burned down, that was a maximum security prison. They brought everybody to this prison, which that's when it was past capacity. And that's when all the violence started. These were violent criminals with your criminals that were only in for like driving drunk one too many times or something that's minor, maybe theft, things like that.
But eventually, they are making the elevator so it goes all the way up here. Okay, so right now we are going into the most active area. This is where everybody goes when they want to experience something. And almost every night that a group is here, something happens up here. And I don't tell people all the stories. And they come back and they tell me what happened, and that's what people experience. So just watch your step right here. We're really high, so if you're afraid of heights, don't look down.
Yeah, we're all the way at the top.
I want to do this without losing all my shit over the edge. We should do that with a GoPro. Oh yeah, I didn't come into here last time. Because this isn't open to the regular tours, is it?
Well, and not to the self-guided tours.
Right.
Welcome to the West Attic. This is the most active area in the prison. There's about 5 tiers, about 350 cells below us. Now, the reason that this is so active is that they used to house inmates up here. And it all started in 1930. In 1930, there was a major fire at the Ohio Penitentiary in Columbus. 322 inmates perished in that fire. They had to find other prisons within the Ohio prison system to place the other inmates while they rebuilt the penitentiary. Some 200 and some came here. Now in 1930, this was still an intermediate prison for first-time young nonviolent offenders. The guys coming from the pen, they were your murderers, your rapists, your lifers, your felons, your worst of the worst. This is where they put them.
Was it just an open room like it is right now?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't see any cells.
So just
The ductwork wasn't here. Yeah. So guards, if you were a guard, would you patrol in here with you or another guard with 200 violent inmates?
No.
That's exactly. So they just shut the door, lock them in, whatever went on. So if you can imagine all the murders, rapes, assaults that have occurred up here. Yes, it's very hot. So that's why this place is so active and violent. I've had guests who have been forcefully thrown to the ground up here. I have guests who have, it looks like they've been shanked, where it actually drew blood.
It's a lot of pain up here.
Yeah, there is a lot of pain up here, a lot of activity. This is the second challenge. This is the one I will not do. I've had a lot of stuff happen up here.
What's the challenge then?
See those chairs way in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, you just go back. It's like the chair. You just go sit there by yourself.
By yourself?
15 minutes with the lights off.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Last year I had an investigator. She was an experienced investigator. She's like, I'll do it. I'm like, okay, great. When you do it, let me know. So later on the night I saw her and I'm like, so did you do the challenge? And she's like, nope. I'm like, why not? She goes, I sat up there with a couple other people. It was terrifying with 2 other people. She goes, there's no way I would do it by myself. You hear how quiet it is?
Yeah.
Trust me, it will not be quiet.
So it's 15 minutes?
Yeah.
In the dark?
And trust me, it will not be quiet up here. It gets so loud. I'm not going to tell you what happens up here, but the whole gamut, everything happens up here.
All right.
So turn off the lights. Now it's not going to be as dark because there's still light coming in from there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're going to shut this off.
You don't even realize how deep it is.
Oh my God. Okay, I take back what I said.
So I always suggest sit up there with somebody else and see what you have happen.
So
I liken it to, let's say you go swimming at the beach. You get stung by a jellyfish, it's real painful, right?
yeah.
You're going to be a little bit leery going back to swimming in that beach. But someone that's never experienced that, they're going to go. That's how I like this.
This is much further than what it feels like. Don't shut those lights off. All right.
That was
All right. That's seriously like, that was not cool. That is frightening. You got it? You got it? With the camera or without the camera?
Whatever you want.
We'll do one of each.
It's showing your face.
That was frightening.
Yeah, it's jarring. It doesn't seem like it at first, but
Got it? Yeah, that is,
Hold on, up to you. I need to take it again. So I wanted to get the double X.
oh, that's nice. I like it. Yeah, okay. I like it.
This never gets his picture taken. We need to do something.
That's, yeah, you can see up to the peak.
We're going to head down to the central guard room, and then we're going to take the elevator down to the ground floor. Each cell block, about 600 cells. We're going to be on the 6th tier. A lot of suicides were in these cells. There's been a lot of murders and deaths in the prison. A lot of suicides. There's one infamous suicide that occurred in 1960. That was on the 4th tier, cell number 13, north side. Inmate by the name of James Lockhart. He went in the cell, and he didn't hang himself. He set himself on fire. We're going to stop at the 3rd tier, and then I'll tell you about the 3rd tier challenge really quick, but very active area. So this is called the 3rd tier challenge. Whew, it's very simple. You walk this tier by yourself.
no light.
Now what people experience is voices coming out of the 100 dark cells that they're passing, footsteps walking up behind them, or the peekers peeking out of the cells to see who's coming.
Didn't Sam run a lap around or something like that?
Yeah, they got a little bit there, then they hastened their pace a little.
Yeah. Worst. Is there a light switch back there so we can just show them what it looks like?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's right here. Yeah. Yeah. So picture it this way. The ductwork's not here. That big X in the middle is not here. And the challenge is they're going to have us sit all the way down here. And this is like much larger than what you think it is. What are you doing?
We're just watching now. We're going to shut the light off when you're ready.
Yeah, I was going to say, that actually is a good idea. You think about, you get like 200 guys up here, and there's no air conditioning, it's super hot. That was really weird. It felt like somebody was walking right next to me. That was really weird. It felt like somebody was walking right next to me. Hang on, don't shut them off yet. I want to see what this is back here. There's like these must have been the bathrooms. All right, go ahead and shut them off. Oh my God. Dude. Did you flash a light down there? That was really weird. All right, I'm gonna do that again. Keep them off for a second. Yeah. Was that you? Did you hear it? That was... Are either of you guys moving down there? Because somebody just walked in front of that light. So I could see a light over here like glowing, but it's definitely.
It was in the doorway.
It touched me.
That's crazy.
It touched me.
There's definitely like some ambient light from outside that I could see, but somebody walked in front of it.
Yes, and there was like someone walking in the hallway with a flashlight and something touched me.
Where'd it touch you at?
My arm.
Did it scratch you?
No, I don't think so.
What'd you see? Anything?
No, I could see it in the doorway.
Yeah, I could see a light flashing out here.
Yeah, I said it looked like I could hear footsteps and it sounded like, and it looked like someone was walking with a flashlight, swinging a flashlight.
Too excited about anything that happened down here. I've just never been down here before. This is going to be underneath solitary confinement.
I can't see.
This is creepy. I've never.
Watch out, this is all uneven.
Yeah, so there's no cells down here. Or are they over here? Could you imagine like screwing up and being put down here? Oh, if you come through here, watch out. So you saw something light?
Yeah.
Like a light?
No, it was like cloudy.
Oh, okay. I just saw a shadow figure over there. I just saw it on the camera. That was not cool.
No, it was like cloudy.
Oh, okay. I just saw a shadow figure over there. We're getting ready to investigate this place. This place is so big. We've actually got a live cam set up down by Solitary. Solitary is basically right there. Tammy and Dawn are gonna split from me, kind of crazy, but we're each gonna go do our challenges, and then we're gonna meet up and do the third challenge that we were challenged to. It is just us locked down in the Mansfield Reformatory, the Ohio State Reformatory, so good luck, guys.
Thanks, Josh.
And I gotta show you where you're going. You know what, I think the chapel was above the guard. It was above the guard area. That's exactly what it is. We should have kept going up. Instead, we... Yeah, that's what it is. Well, yeah, it's right there. Well, why I didn't see that the first time? Because we came up here, right? So there's the guard room. I think the chapel is where
There's no way I'm gonna find my way back down. Are you, Dawn?
is the chapel at?
I don't think we're in the right place, dude.
Most. Where are you guys going again? Here's the chapel.
I have no clue where I am. I know you think you're just going to point me through a doorway.
So, okay, when you're up here, think of it this way. There's one cell block, there's the other, the east and the west. The admin is through there.
Through here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you guys are gonna go.
Are we going downstairs?
No, the chair room, we gotta go that way.
Yeah.
We wanna go to the right.
Okay.
How are you guys feeling?
Not good at all.
I'm anxious.
Me too.
All right.
I don't think we're in the right spot. Are you good, Dawn?
Yep.
So just remember, look for the chapel.
White staircase.
I don't think we're in the right place.
Yes, we are.
You
We
are.
wanna go straight.
Oh, I see the chair. Holy shit, that's scary. Goodbye, Josh. And here's our silent right here is where the demons are.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, it just scared me, you ass! So, okay. So here we go. We have Dawn and Tammy. We're in the chair room. The thing is 15 minutes in the chair and quiet, and you're supposed to hear things. If you're in here with us, do you gonna come talk in the microphone or just go near the antenna? We're just gonna sit here and not talk and just sit in the chair and if you hear something, say something. Is there anyone here today with us? So far, I'm not feeling anything in here. It's quiet. I'm gonna give you this flashlight. I think you should shut your light off for a while. The thermometer is 777. Okay, it's dark now. You wanna come talk to us? Energy's changing in the room. You see that? 777. We're gonna have to look up what 777 means.
I'm not even creeped out.
Mm-mm.
Are you?
No, but I thought I just heard something down the hallway. They say someone or something growls and hisses out here. Can you come show us? Something's coming up the right. Down that hallway, I keep hearing it in there.
I am going to do the challenge that Greg told us. He said you have to walk on the third tier all the way around in complete darkness. So I got to somehow turn all the lights off. You guys aren't going to see anything. You're going to see what I'm seeing. I do not have infrared. So what I experience, you're going to be experiencing. And then we're going to stop off at the cell where that inmate, and we're going to do some sessions in there. So, God damn, this is creepy. You guys, I'm telling you, I've never been in here at night. I've never been in here alone. So Greg said third tier. I'm on tier number 6. So we already... Please, if you like these videos and you want to see more of these, we try to make it so it's first person for you guys. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel, paranormalexploring.com. This is something we've been wanting to do for a really long time. More viewers, more subscribers, the more we're able to do this stuff. And oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. It was my reflection. The more we're able to do this stuff, and we're able to bring you with us. If you can't even leave your house, like we try to make this as first person as possible for you. Paranormal Exploring Project. right, so we gotta get down to the 3rd tier. Fuck, dude, it is dead silent through here. There's something knocking around now. Oh, what tier is this? This is gonna be 4. I think this is the 3rd tier right here. Yeah. So, all right, I'm at the 3rd tier. Walk all the way around and back. No lights, no nothing. I'm being really quiet because for some reason I don't want to upset the inmates. You're not going to see anything. Again, I don't have any infrared. I might kick on my actual flashlight, but I'm not going to turn this light on. So I'm going all the way dark. I just heard something. There's a lot of ambient light over here. Oh my God, this is creepy, you guys. You guys are seeing pretty much what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm hearing shit. Dude, I hear footsteps. It's getting darker. Oof. I felt something in that cell. That was f***ed up. Hello, is there anybody here? It gets darker the further I go. Hello? I don't feel like I'm alone. God, you just don't want to look in these cells because you're just afraid of what you're going to see. Dude, I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing. I'm at the end. Just gotta go back the other way. Oh, that. That is so pitch black over here. Are you kidding me? This side is like... Dude, something's behind me. Oh, is that moonlight? That's... If anybody wants to make themselves known. Okay, well, I just heard something behind me. You want to make yourself known? just tap on your bars of your cell. My understanding is nobody really liked it here. Anybody here get along with the guards? I just heard something. I just heard something over here. I heard footsteps. I completed the challenge. This is where I started. So the good news is I completed the challenge. I didn't really see anything. I heard some footsteps. I felt weird going by a couple of the cells. I'm hearing something. It's definitely super creepy. I mean, I don't know how much you'll be able to see of what I just saw. But I'm gonna go to the fourth tier, that story that Greg had of the inmate that we're gonna go in there, do a flashlight session, an EVP session, and see what we get.
I say we shut things off and walk that way for a little while. I'm not getting anything. I keep hearing noises to the right, towards the chapel. But we got nothing, no activity, no nothing. We're gonna go down this hallway. I think it was this hallway too, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. This bench, looking down that way, this is our bad hallway. You feel the difference? This is it. We'd really like to talk to one of you if you could come out and talk to us. There's a tall antenna right there that you could touch and make it go off. Were you a resident here? Okay, there is something making noises down this hallway. I'm really expecting to see Josh walk out that hallway. I keep hearing footsteps.
I so badly want to cue up my radio to freak them out, but I'm not going to do that. And then he said, should be a sign that says north, north, number 13. You guys want to see, this is really cool. This is where the guards would open and close the doors. You can still smell the grease. I'm hearing, I think I heard Tammy. So cell 13. Wonder if we do this instead. Okay, this is a little creepier. I'm hearing like laughing over here. Somebody in here? I'm hearing footsteps. Holy shit. Did I just see somebody? Wow, it's so much more creepy. Dude, I'm like hearing voices behind me. I don't know. Oh my god, that freaks me out. Cell number 13 is what we're looking for. I don't know where the cells are numbered. 8, 9, oh there they are, they're numbered right here. 10, oof. 12. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sit in there. There's the stool. Oh my god. Says James Lockhart. Lockhart was serving 1 to 15 for assault with an intent to kill on February 6, 1960. He took his own life by setting himself on fire in this cell with lighter fluid and a match. He was 22 at the time of his death. East cell block, 4th tier, cell 13. All right, so I'm in James Lockhart's cell. This is the guy who didn't get paroled, lit himself on fire with a match and lighter fluid. Just to show you how small these cells are. I would shit if that cell closed. But, I mean, there's not a whole lot of room. Like, I got a backpack on and I can't turn without touching. This is pretty insane. I've actually got the MP3 recorder going, picking up any digital sounds. Tammy's got the analog recorder, so she'll see what she gets over there. I've also got the K2 in here, and we're gonna do a flashlight session. So the flashlight, I don't know if you can see it up there, but I put it in the bars. So it's just above that square. Okay. All right, so we got action here. That freaks me out. Mr. Lockhart, is that you? I know you had a rough go at it. I just want to thank you, if that is you, I just want to thank you for making yourself known. Thanks for showing where the flashlight's at, and that was incredibly helpful. If you want to communicate, I've got a couple different ways for you to do that. You can talk into the little box on this bed over here. Is there anybody in the cell with me? You can turn the flashlight on for yes. Off for no. Do you regret what happened? Yep. Okay. I appreciate you turning that on. Thank you. If you want to continue to talk about the way you died, just leave the light on. If you want a different subject, turn it off. All right. You don't got to talk about that. So you're 22. Did you have a family you were trying to get back to? Maybe a girlfriend, a wife? Oh my God, I can hear somebody out there walking, you guys. I'm gonna go completely dark with my light. Just bear with me, okay? Hey Lockhart, I turned my light off. If you want to light up the cell a little bit so I can see, you can just turn that flashlight on. Okay. I appreciate that. So I know you made a mistake. You made a mistake. Thank you. I think I can feel, this is really weird, like I feel like empathy for you. I feel sympathy almost. Like I know that, do you feel as though if you would have gotten your parole, you would have been able to change for the better when you got out? Deep in your heart, if you can be honest with me, would you have changed? Wow. I appreciate you turning that light on. That means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to people that are watching. Thank you very much. And if I come across disrespectful at all, I don't mean that. My goal here is to communicate in an area that has the energy that's able to communicate with me. And I feel as though you're able to do that, and I appreciate you doing that. I just heard something outside the cell. But if you can be more specific, I put that little rectangular recording device on the bed. What were you looking forward to upon your release? Okay, did you leave a message for me on that? Because I will definitely play it back. What were you looking forward to upon your release? Okay, did you leave a message for me on that? Because I will definitely play it back. So I got an honest question for you. If you could turn the light off, I'll ask it. Yep, just spin it. Wow, I can really see you spinning it, man. Thank you. Yep, keep going. Awesome, thank you. So the two people I came with are women, and I know bringing a woman into a correctional facility or a prison as we're in can be really dangerous. Being that you've been around here a little bit, is it dangerous if I take them up to the attic to try to communicate with other spirits? Turn the light on for yes, or just leave it off for the next 5 seconds for no. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. So it's not dangerous. Are you telling me the truth about that? If you're telling the truth that it's not dangerous and that they're safe. I just heard somebody out there again. God, this place is like got a lot of noise. If they are safe, please turn the light on within the next 10 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. Thank you very much. So they're safe. I appreciate that. You tell me the truth. I've leveled with you about my intentions and why I'm here. Can you make the light brighter if you're enjoying this conversation? Just twist the end of that if you're enjoying the conversation. All right, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really feel threatened in here. I don't feel like you were... I hear something rolling. No, like I heard something downstairs rolling across the floor, you guys. That was freaking weird. Hey Lockhart, do you want me to turn my light on? If I can turn my light on just a little bit so I can see in here, just brighten your light so I know it's okay. If you'd rather, okay, thank you. As I say, if you'd rather me leave it off, I'll leave it off. I'm just gonna turn it up just a little bit. There we go. Hey, yeah, we're having like some light battles here, huh? Wow. Yeah, I can kind of make mine brighter and check that out. You can do the same thing you're doing. Damn, man. You got some energy. So, I'm gonna be in here with you for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna meet up with my group, and then we're gonna go up to the attic. If you want to come up to the attic and hang out with us, I feel as though you've been super cool with me. Feel free to. I know your cell door is open. Maybe back in the day that you can shut that off if you want. You don't got to leave that on. Yeah, thanks, man. I know back in the day you probably were limited to where you could go around here, but feel welcome to come up to the attic with us and experience that a little bit. But also there's another way you can communicate with me. So we've got the flashlight, which you've been excellent at. I've also got this device that's laying on your bed. You already know about the recorder. I've got this device with a little light on it. And literally all you gotta do is walk by it or lay on it or touch it, whatever. You probably don't like that I'm testing you. I'm not meaning to test you. I'm just trying to find more evidence for my viewers and for myself to know that I'm really talking to you. If you'd rather just stick with the flashlight, you can turn the flashlight on. Okay, fair enough. If you don't mind, I'm gonna sit silent for a little while. Dude, there's somebody out there.
So we're going up to go down? Is that what we're doing?
I just got the creeps up.
Yeah. I kept hearing running down this hallway. So we go up to go down? Right?
There's something.
Right? We go up.
Yes.
That's not creepy, right? I kid you not, I expected to see Josh.
Okay, so you guys, there is a big thing online about debunking the flashlight method. Saying, okay, yeah, I'm talking about that flashlight method. They say that it's not real, that you've got like, it's expanding and contracting like the metal thing to the light, and that's what's making the connection. It's like a loose electrical connection. But you've seen how it's answering me, right? Like, every time I ask a question, it turns on and off to my question. And when I asked that things go silent for a bit, that flashlight just stayed off until I started talking about it again. So, I don't know. Skeptics are always going to disprove stuff. I mean, he's flashing it at me right now. I mean, are you watching this? He's flashing it at me. Wow. Thank you. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I really do. I'm going to head back down to the chow hall. If you want to walk with me down there, that's fine. I would just appreciate if you wouldn't, like, do anything that's messed up. You know, don't freak me out too bad. I'm just trying to enjoy stuff. But if you need to make yourself known, feel free to, okay? But I'm going to grab my stuff and head down. Thank you so much for communicating with me.
Do we go down that door?
We go to the racks and turn to the right.
We go out there?
That ranks up there with the Cottonwood as far as like interaction with the flashlight goes. That was highly intelligent, and I'm like pretty impressed with that. I don't feel threatened right now. I feel like Lockhart just wanted to have a conversation. I don't feel like he was here to hurt me or scare me. I don't feel like he had any ill intent with me, but maybe it's because I was also treating him with respect in the way I was talking. See where these guys are at. Hey, are you guys headed back down to the tech room?
Straight down, tour route.
Are you guys headed back down to the tech room?
Oh my God. Hang on, let me talk. We're just starting.
Okay, did I scare you?
What?
Are you down or are you...
We're still coming down.
I don't feel like whoever I was talking to, I didn't feel like there was any like danger with him. Like I feel like he just wanted to talk.
So you got something?
Something just moved behind me. What was that?
Where are you at?
I'm up above you. Hello. Honestly, like that flashlight session I just had was on par with what we had at the Cottonwood.
Hey, nervous going up to the attic? I am. Yeah.
You nervous?
Yes.
What do you think we're gonna have happen up there?
I don't know, but I think it's gonna be huge.
Now, real quick, as far as your gift, I know that before you got here, you said you were gonna turn a lot of it off because of the weight of this place. Has it been off for the most part?
Most part, not when we were in the other rooms because I was trying, but when I walked in the attic, I had to, even as soon as I crossed that door, the first thing I said is I'm shutting down.
Were you getting like...
It just overwhelming.
Because of the amount of energy in there?
Yes.
Yeah, this is it. I think.
This door right here? Yeah, that's the room. I'm feeling sick. So.
Like throw up sick?
Mm-hmm. Which is good. I mean, it's good because it's bad. It's good because it's bad energy coming.
Welcome to the West Attic. This is the most active area in the prison. In 1930, there was a major fire at the Ohio Penitentiary in Columbus. 322 inmates perished in that fire. They had to find other prisons within the Ohio prison system to place the other inmates while they rebuilt the penitentiary. Some 200 and some came here. Now in 1930, this was still an intermediate prison for first-time young nonviolent offenders. The guys coming from the pen, they were your murderers, your rapists, your lifers, your felons, your worst of the worst. This is where they put them.
So as we're going into the attic, remember this is one that was part of that challenge. 15 minutes, he said?
Yeah.
This is what the room is. This was where, when all those inmates were moved from the state penitentiary and this place become overcrowded, they were up here in a bunk room. There were bunks lining these walls. I think you said like 200 guys?
I don't remember.
Just imagine how hot it would be at the very top floor. What would it be, like 7 or 8 floors up?
Yeah, I think we're all the way up, 7.
How miserable it would be. They even noted that the guards would never come up here. Footsteps. Tammy was touched earlier. Dawn saw an orb, or was it
Mist.
like a mist? I saw shadow figures, and that was just in the 5 minutes that we were down here earlier. All lights, including the screens of our cameras, need to be shut off. So you guys are gonna see exactly what we're seeing. We're not, yeah, it's not even focusing anymore. Did you hear that?
Down there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure did.
So what I'm thinking we're gonna do, because we can't have the LCD lights on,
Yeah, they're waiting. They're down there waiting.
so I'm gonna go dim.
We're not even down there yet.
It's such a long ways down. I'm gonna kill this. I'll turn it on if we need it, okay?
This is a long ways down there. So back there,
Yeah.
those three?
Yeah. You think these were bathrooms back here? If you guys do happen to walk back here, just be really careful because there's a big hole.
Probably. Yeah, I thought that stuff's on.
Oh, here we go.
What, writing?
Yeah. Youngstown,
Jim, or JM.
Reynolds 32802, Piqua, Ohio.
1933, Daniel Davis.
Do you think this is original writing or do you think people just did this? What do you guys think?
Right there, 1959, that one's 1933.
This is paroled.
They didn't move people up here till the 50s though.
Maybe it's 30.
Unless these were former inmates that came up here and signed this wall. Because this one says 85. It's a good question for Greg, see what he knows about that.
There is shit going on down there.
What?
I don't even want to know. Things are happening down at the end of the freaking room. Nuh-uh. I'm not going up there. There's something happening down there.
I'm not going in there. That door was open. I just want to point that
Yeah,
out.
it was.
Open.
It was.
Well, not all the way. All right, Tammy is hearing things.
Yeah, I'm seeing things, like lights. Down there.
John found writing. Went to board
Again.
again.
36, 37, 37.
Tammy, I can definitely tell that you're feeling different up here.
Yeah.
You seem like your demeanor's changed a little
Yes.
bit. Don, how you feeling? Don,
I'm okay.
Don looks happy. Don looks oddly excited for this. Dawn is twisted. She's over there reading all the writing on the walls and putting her hands on it. We are smudging when we're done with this, right?
Yeah.
And then we leave?
We have to
Okay.
pull off the road.
We are sitting here. I've got an MP3 recorder up there, and the REM pod is way up there. That's kind of hard to see. You are not going to see anything because we are going completely dark. Although I got this LCD light.
My eyes are adjusting.
That was a door.
Yep.
Those are doors.
Yes. And there's lights flashing down there.
Where? Did we start our 15 minutes? That was close. Yeah, I see a light at the end of the hall.
That's the world that I see around Tammy.
Something's touching my head.
That's moving.
Where?
That's coming this way. There's more than one thing.
Something just changed.
It's like a gang. It's not a good feeling.
Something is walking from that light. Did you see that?
Yep. I sure did. I'm getting sick. It's coming close, Josh.
Oh my God, I can see, you guys can't see this on the camera, and I'm really sorry that you can't see this, but we can see a dim light at the end of the room, and something's walking in front of it. What the f was that?
Turn the light on.
Somebody just crossed over there.
Yeah, turn the light on.
Oh my God. Did you see that?
Yes.
Like somebody just walked right in front. I'm sorry guys. I know that you can't see anything that we just saw and that was probably the most boring video you've ever seen. But we just saw some shit walking down there. Where's my...
Oh my God.
Told you I seen Casper earlier.
by the way, we made it 5 minutes.
There's no freaking way. It started manifesting. There's more than one in here. Way more than one.
There's no HVAC above us.
No.
We're hearing... I just heard footsteps.
Yep. Loud footsteps, not just like... It's like it was moving and then it just went... You know what I mean? Like it was moving at a pace. I was watching it move and then all of a sudden it went like... And it was right close. So it was like moving and I said it's coming and then all of a sudden it just went...
Make it move back.
Oh God, yeah.
Do we want to do the Estes up here?
Yeah.
And we're...
Oh, hey.
Hey, hi.
The f***, man? Like, come on.
And I think too, by me going under, I can shut things off and just...
We need a safe word. Banana.
So if I say banana?
If you say banana, like, you're done. Like, take your headphones off.
I can't wear this shirt after today.
Ain't afraid of no ghosts. So what'll happen with the Estes method is Tammy's gonna be wearing noise-canceling headphones. It's gonna be hooked to a spirit box. I feel like when you've got the headphones on, you're isolating yourself and you're channeling more, and you're using more of your intuition.
Yes.
And we're not just saying...
And I'm not going to be paying attention to anything's going on around.
Is there somebody in here with us right now?
Wait a minute.
Were you a prisoner here?
Try to find.
Are you the one making all the noise?
Peace. Radio. Shit.
Are you in the room with us right now? That was right above us.
Get you.
Who are you gonna get?
Early. Wasn't you. Scratch.
What's your name?
And her eyes rolled.
Wow, it's really getting loud around us. You hear that? Were you an inmate in this prison?
Pete. Again.
Is your name Pete?
Yes.
Pete, were you a prisoner here? Was it written over there?
Sure.
Did you live here in the attic?
I hear you.
Something has touched my ass.
Told you. My shadow.
Pete, was that you down at the end of the hallway? Or the end of the room? That was loud. Did you hear that? That came from out there.
I heard a whisper.
That was loud. I'm cold.
Yeah, it's getting colder up here.
Now, the door.
What about the door, Pete? Do you want it shut?
Out.
Door shut out. Pete, are you somebody?
Bad.
What'd she say? Bad. Pete, are you somebody we can trust?
Help. I went home.
You went home. Did you come back?
Take a seat.
I would rather stand.
Take a seat.
I would rather stand. If you want me to sit down, light up that REM pod
I
over
want to
there.
be. Sir.
Dude. Something's stomping down there. Did you just hear that?
Play.
Yeah?
Oh, man.
That you playing down there?
Is that you?
Sure.
That you, Pete?
There was a lot of different voices in there.
So we did get, it sounded like a lot of it was mishmash at the beginning. Then you said the name Pete when I asked who I was talking to. And she remembers seeing the name Pete. Over here.
Right here. Pete.
What?
Pete Pannone.
That's a good catch.
29328. Pete
Great catch.
Pannone.
There was a lot of different voices in there.
Well, Pete came through.
Pete
And
Oh.
somebody told me to have a seat.
to the left, or over.
Over. And I said, I'd rather stand. And then it was like arguing with me. And then it said
I know.
playing.
Some of the voice was really nice, and some of them were just.
I think Pete was nice.
Yeah, it sounded like, I think Pete, he said something like, was he like saying beat or something like that? Or like, I forget what, help is what he said.
Yeah, help.
Or somebody said help.
Yep.
And I'm kind of wondering if Pete was somebody who got assaulted up here.
I don't know, and I didn't read the names when you guys did, so I
No.
have no clue.
Pete, I remember.
Did I just hear what I thought I heard?
What did you think you heard?
A hiss.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Yep. Thank you for that, because I thought I was freaking nuts. Are you screwing with us?
Wherever we go, they go the opposite.
Man, my ears are ringing. Oops.
Son of a bitch. There was something moving.
You guys just walk in circles around us? Surprised none of you guys broke out. Seems like if you would have hit those doors a little harder, they probably would pop open for you. You feel that?
Yeah.
It's dropped like 0.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt a cool breeze coming through.
Yeah. They're like all the way around us.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that was a big one.
Yeah, they're all the way around us, Josh.
It's not coming from the, I know there's HVAC stuff up here, you guys. It is not coming from those HVAC
No,
units.
it's not.
It is not.
The noises aren't even close to them.
Just listen to it, like when I shut this off.
I'm getting a splitting headache.
It gets louder.
Yeah. Back there. That was loud.
Ooh, something just touched my neck. That was my necklace that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
It's a Joshua shield. Like it just lifted off my neck.
I was just watching your shadow. That's Dawn's over there.
I was gonna say, I'm like, mine's not moving with me. I'm turning and it's not moving. I don't.
Yours was behind you, but it wasn't a whole outline. I was looking to see if there was a blob around you.
It was like, it felt like this.
Well, I took ours off because I just felt when we were up here earlier, I felt you left your necklace on. I took mine off.
That short one I had to take off.
Was it your short one across?
Yes.
Yeah, so mine's like a little,
Mine says God on it.
mine is this. It's like one of those like,
Oh, cool.
it's that, and it's got the be brave, courageous thing, a verse.
Cool.
So it felt like somebody did this and just dropped it back. So like if they're playing.
No, I felt like I was being choked.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm satisfied with this up here. How do you guys feel?
I'm ready.
So we're getting ready to finish up the night. There's at least one more thing we want to do, and we want to go down to solitary. And that's where we have the lime cam set up. We want to do Estes method down there, break out all the toys like we normally do, give it the works, so to speak. But before that, I just thought about something as I was explaining my experience up in the Lockhart cell.
Jimmy Lockhart or something like that? James Lockhart?
I want to go up there and see what you feel.
Okay.
Because I felt somebody who I actually connected with, which was really weird. Like I keep saying I had a really good experience up there. So I'm just curious what your feeling is going up there. Right here. It's got a little plaque on it. Boy, something in there has caught my eye. I don't know if it was maybe it just was a reflection. All right, so Lockhart was serving 1 to 15 years for assault with an intention to kill. February 6, 1960, he took his own life by setting himself on fire in the cell with lighter fluid and a match. He was 22 at the time of his death. So I sat here.
So yeah, it would be no still her.
Yeah.
I sat here, camera here, flashlight was on that block, and I had the K2 down here.
Okay.
And as I sat here, I heard a lot of stuff going on around the cell, not in the cell, but the flashlight was really interactive. I felt somebody who just wanted to talk.
I feel like he thought, I don't think his intention was to kill himself. I think he set himself on fire and he thought he would be saved and move somewhere else. I don't think his intention was
To die.
I'm going to light myself on fire and die. I think he thought it would move him from here to someplace else.
Get him on parole. That would have gotten him on parole.
Yeah. I feel like that wasn't his intention.
What kind of feeling do you get from in here as far as he goes?
Regret. Just like regret. It's very peaceful in here.
That's what I was
believe it or
saying.
not. It's very, you feel peaceful? It's like very peaceful. I don't feel any, like the energy walking here was not the greatest. You walk in here, it's like its own little thing. It's like you step out behind here, you feel different. You come in here, you got peace.
Like I felt when he was talking to me, it was like he was talking with his buddy or a peer or somebody.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, this is his little protection cell. I can't imagine anyone should ever have reports of being scratched in here or any of that other stuff in this cell. So you want to try a session? I don't think.
Well, I already did a session.
Or you want to take anything out or just
do
talk?
a picture.
Okay.
I just do a picture.
So Josh is your friend, and I want to take your picture with Josh.
Yeah, let's
And I'm going to take your picture. I want you to stand by your friend. Dawn and I are going to step outside and let you guys have your space. All right,
like
buddy.
that.
Can you get close to Josh? Oh, I smell smoke.
Ooh.
So I'm going to count to 3. I want you to get close to your friend as you can so he's got a memory. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. I don't think he came up to the attic with us.
This is the weirdest thing. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, you don't even see Josh.
It's like black and light. I've never seen that do that.
Yeah, let's see what develops on that side, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, let me take another picture from in there. All right, man, I'm gonna do one more picture, okay? Oof.
That's, I think, the ceiling.
Something just like.
I told him to get real
Hey.
close to you.
So you guys, my battery went dead, which is funny, it went dead in there. I'm gonna do this. So we took those Polaroids. The second one is the bottom one, it hasn't developed yet. The first one is that top one is the first one we did. Tammy told him to stand right next to me, okay? And I don't know if you can see that, sorry.
It's
A,
all black where he is.
I need to lose weight. B, where he would have stood, it's all black, it's not gonna develop. What do you think of that?
I think he stood next to you like we asked him to.
Of that pack that we have, we've used that in multiple locations, not one thing has developed like that.
No, and it was instant
Yep.
black, and it was like right next to you because I told him get real close to Josh.
Before we go back down to solitary, I just want to show this to you guys. Tammy's got these laid out.
There's you and your buddy.
So, I'm sorry, you guys can probably, it's hard to see because there's such a glare. Okay, you can see on the right above my thumb is me. Obviously you're seeing my reflection in that black right there, but nothing.
And that was instant.
And that's where Tammy said stand right next to him. That's insane.
Yep.
And then this was the second one.
Because
that
of the
we took.
black, we wanted to check the...
Yep, we took a second one just to double check quality.
And that's fine.
And
That's cool.
no anomalies.
All right. Dawn's going.
And then my what's making this go off?
I don't know. Maybe we not take it?
I don't know, I'm wondering if he manipulated it or something.
Maybe.
Because I'm,
Well, that would go with what I said. He thought they would call for help.
and he cued the mic, but I'm cueing it, it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what other button.
Nothing. That's your volume. Yeah.
It didn't go off like that.
No.
It didn't go off like that either.
No.
What other button do I got?
I don't know. No. None of that.
Sorry, I know you guys got like a weird shot there. I was actually just testing the radio that I have. We just realized that there's no buttons on here that you could possibly press to make that weird noise that happened.
I just
So
feel like you wanted to.
we're wondering if maybe
just
that
didn't
was
want to.
part of him trying to communicate with us,
Asking for help.
asking for help. Back in the day, they wouldn't have had radios, but he's been around these guys and all these different paranormal investigators. I mean, everybody wears one of these, especially in a place like this.
Yeah.
I think one of the most unlikely ways that we got evidence was through the tool you brought to keep us all connected.
And the picture.
And the picture. The two things that aren't typically like tools for finding the paranormal, we actually got evidence on.
Yes.
An picture evidence.
And it happened when I was coming out the door, remember? Because you said, what are you doing? I said, I ain't touching nothing.
Yeah. Okay, so we're in solitary confinement. I see Tammy. Oh,
Oh, Dawn.
Dawn's in here. This is, Dawn is in the cell where we were told an inmate was killed in here. His body was hidden underneath the bed. Solitary confinement, a very dark place for a lot of inmates. What we've set up over here is a few different items. This is just a new way of us using our analog recorder. I know it looks kind of goofy. That's just a microphone for EVP audio. That's gonna be right next to Dawn in case anybody comes up and wants to talk to that. And then further down, Dawn's gonna have noise canceling headphones on, and she's hearing radio stations cycle through on a spirit box. And the idea is she is completely she's immersed in this.
Well, if it tells you, you know, in the attic how freaked I was, I didn't hear any of that banging that you guys did.
Were you housed in this cell?
Two.
There were 2 of you in the cell.
Where were you?
Go away.
Well, we want to talk about what happened. Were you murdered in the cell?
Forgiven. See ya.
Forgiven, see ya. Doesn't want to talk about it.
Empty.
Do you go anywhere else in here?
Behind. Location.
Okay, are you behind the cell on the other side?
4.
4.
Isn't that where your room is? 4th floor?
But mine was the 4th floor. Is this Lockhart? Did you follow us down here? Cool. You hear that?
Are you protecting Josh?
Go. Go.
It's like they're telling us to get out of here.
Yeah.
Early.
I think he's protecting you. Is the dark coming?
Hybrid.
Are you worried for us? Can you send us?
Endocrine.
Here she said. I invited him to follow us around the
Yes,
prison.
you did.
I did. When I was up there, I said,
Spots.
spots.
Yeah, you told
4.
him wherever we go.
Yeah.
And he keeps going to the 4th.
Is there evil down here?
I feel like he's protecting you. For whatever reason.
Again. Go.
It's telling us to get out of here.
Yeah. It's like I feel like it's protecting you. And it's keeping everything out. I say, you go under.
Down here?
Yeah. If it's protecting you and you're under and we're asking the questions.
Okay. Let's kick her in. Not kick her, but... Oh, just so you know. So, we're starting to think that Lockhart followed us down here. And
protecting
is,
Josh.
like, keeping away from us.
Well, he's protecting Josh. So my logical thinking is, let's put Josh under.
Yeah.
Because Josh invited him to come with us.
I said, you can come to the attic with us. You can follow us around inside the prison. I said, I know you normally don't get the run of the place, but if you want to follow us around while we're in here, feel free to.
I mean, he took his picture with you. He showed up clear as can be.
I am not going to sleep tonight, just to point that out. Like, I'm right back to where we were at Cottonwood.
I mean, it's clear. Well, the difference is we're not sleeping here. I think this person's following Josh because he invited him to come with us. Why would the toilet be setting it off?
I don't know. I think we're getting false positives in here, though.
Okay. Are you Josh's friend? How do you feel right now? Can you touch an antenna for Josh?
Glad. Upward.
So you were from up above?
So.
Do you like music? What kind of music do you
Going.
listen to? We're not going.
Uno. What was that?
I don't know, something just banged behind you. Did you feel the vibration?
Yeah.
I heard it, but
Like something just.
yeah, it was a loud bang.
It felt like something just like I thought this fell over.
No, it didn't move.
It felt like something fell over on...
Yeah, I heard it bang. And that was after you said go. I think it's trying to keep you to go. What?
I heard something over here.
At the other cell? Or inside there with you?
I don't think I can do this. Like, I'm frightened beyond belief right now.
Do you want me to do it?
I honestly think we should go.
Okay.
Like, I heard something growl from over here.
Okay, then we're going.
Like, I'm not even...
Because your buddy told you twice to
I'm
go.
not even f***ing with that. Like,
Your buddy told you twice to go.
we are going. That...
Thank you for keeping us safe.
I heard, like... What?
It was a bang. It was a loud bang. And
It felt like something fell right next to me.
Yeah, but it didn't fall. I was watching because that's the first thing I looked for.
Um,
Because we got to roll up the cord yet.
I thought for sure, like... Yeah, I'm not around with whatever's in here. I heard a fucking growl and it scared the shit out of me. We got the cat ball.
We got to get the cords. Yep, you already got the cat ball.
Yep.
How you feeling, Josh?
I heard that growl and I don't like that noise.
Describe the
So,
growl.
it sounded like something was like rumbling over here. It was like it was very faint, and I wasn't getting any. I was getting very few words in the.
And all night that spirit box has been going crazy.
I'm a little rattled. Let's go. Like,
Okay.
let's get the fuck out of here. That was me.
This is Josh getting the out of here.
Yeah. Can't see.
Is that you?
Yeah. Scared the shit out of me.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just heard growling back there, so I'm done.
Oh yeah, he's done.
We always do the Estes method.
Yes.
We were here over in the West Cell block. There were 4 of us. So I was actually filming, and we had one of our team members in one of the cells with the headphones on. I was out on the tier, and I was several cells away from her. I started having an asthma attack, so I'm like hacking and everything. And I started apologizing to any viewers that we had. She just says, "Is he sick?" That was kind of weird. I'm like, "Yeah, I've got asthma. Were you talking about me?" And she's like, "Yep." So, okay, I'll play along. And I said, "All right, my name's Greg. You've probably seen me here. You know I care about you guys. Who am I talking with?" Immediately, without missing a beat, she goes, "I'm Jimmy. Hi."
Wrapping it up at the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield. It is like the wee hours of the morning. We're coming up, I think, on 3 o'clock. Psychic Tammy Schuster and Dawn. That was not the way I expected to end this at all. I don't think I've ever been that rattled, even when you compare it to what we dealt with at the Cottonwood.
Well, he told you to go, 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 and then the evil finally came afterwards.
That was frightening, and we're gonna get smudged somewhere, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Please like these videos. Please subscribe if you're watching. It really helps the channel out. It'll help us out. We enter another season, when we enter another season, and it just makes it that much more worth it when we know that other people are enjoying what we're doing. So that's why we bring the YouTube cameras with us, so you can enjoy it too. Otherwise, we wouldn't bring any cameras with it. We would just scare the shit out of ourselves on our own, because we're totally capable. Any final thoughts though, Tammy?
Yeah, it's crazy.
More feeling here. At Cottonwood, I was seeing.
And you even said this season they want us to feel them.
And on that note, let's go get a smudging.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Nothing can follow me home. Only white light surrounds me.